Alright, we're just 2 days away from Ant-Man and the Wasp. Let's get this Purge nonsense out of the way so we can talk about some Ant-Man and the Wasp badassery. Or... So the First Purge is the 4th film in the Purge series, and it's a prequel showing how the Purge came to be. The only Purge film that I saw before the First Purge was the Purge 1, and I really didn't like that film at all. I kinda hated it actually. Purge Anarchy, Purge Election Year, haven't seen those films. And one thing that really irritated me about the Purge 1 was how the Purge itself was inconsequential to the story of that film. You didn't need the Purge for that home invasion scenario to happen. So going into the First Purge, I wanted to see more of the Purge being on the streets, running away from the crazies, and hopefully it was going to be an intense and entertaining ride. But unfortunately, the film just didn't really capitalise on its potential for me. But at least the film actually tried to capitalise on the potential of the Purge itself by having the Purge be a main thing in the film, unlike the Purge 1. There are some intense parts in the film here and there. They're on the streets, they're running away from the crazy people. The finale of the film, it does pick up a little bit, it gets a little bit more intense, there's some cool shootouts. But in the first half of the film, you're being introduced to these characters, they're going around doing their stuff, getting ready for this experiment to happen. But I just didn't really care about these characters whatsoever. They're not the worst characters ever put to screen, but just in terms of caring about them and hoping they survive the Purge stuff later on, didn't really do it for me. And some people will come to the film's defense saying, well, why do you want compelling characters? Why can't you just enjoy the film for what it is? I tried to enjoy the film for what it was when it actually tried to be an intense and entertaining film with the Purge stuff happening on the streets. But since the large majority of this film tried to get me to care about these people that I didn't end up caring about, it's more noticeable, so therefore it's a big issue for me. And the film tries to go for the deeper meaning behind the Purge with the politics and what does this mean for America? What's our country coming to? But it just doesn't really hit home any kind of point that it's trying to make. The subtext of the film, it just has no resonance to it whatsoever. And it's very, very predictable as well. There's a twist halfway through that's not really a twist because they showed it in the trailer, but they kind of make it seem like a twist. Positive things about the film, the acting wasn't terrible. I was surprised by that because with films like this, you usually expect the acting to be really abysmal, but the actors did decent jobs. And again, there were some decently intense parts, some decently entertaining parts. The climax of the film where all the guns are blazing, people are dying, there's lots of blood, that's decently entertaining. But unfortunately, the film as a whole just didn't really entertain me all that much. I found it kind of boring. I appreciate the fact that the Purge event was actually relevant to the story of the film, unlike the Purge 1, but I've still yet to see a Purge film that capitalizes on the potential of the Purge premise itself in an entertaining and intense way. That might be the Purge Anarchy and the Purge Election Year, but I have yet to see those films. I'm not going to rush to see those films anytime soon. But for now, the First Purge, just stay inside, don't bother. In the end, I'm going to give the film a 2 out of 5. If you're in America this weekend, go watch Ant-Man and the Wasp instead. Just don't bother with the First Purge. But if you did see the First Purge, what did you think about it? How does it rank to the other Purge films for you? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know down there. And if you want to see more of my stuff, click on one of these and I'll see you all in the next video.